Hi everyone, Paul Haywood here. Welcome to the channel. This is where I upload saxophone lessons so you can be the best player you can be. So today we're going to look at the Mixolydian or Dominant scale. This is really useful to know because it's actually one of the first scales you should learn for playing over dominant 7th chords. These dominant 7th chords are actually one of the most common chord types, and you'll hear them used a lot in blues, jazz and rock. But they're actually used all over the place in pretty much every style of music. You might play over them in a static groove or in a moving chord sequence. These dominant 7th chords have actually got a major 3rd and a flattened or dominant 7th. There's really two different ways of explaining and understanding the Mixolydian or Dominant scale. And the first way I explain here is probably going to be the easiest, but stick around and check out the second explanation because it's a really great start in understanding the modes of the major scale, which are going to come in really handy if you're interested in improvising jazz at all. Before we start, I'd just like to say a huge thank you to my Patreon patrons for supporting the channel and helping me to make videos like this for you guys. We've just hit 10 patrons, which is amazing, especially in these difficult times, and I've just had the next 6 months of my diary wiped of all gigs, so I really appreciate the support, guys. And of course to those of you that are sharing my videos and helping my YouTube channel grow, that's super appreciated too. So let's learn the Mixolydian scale. I'll show you a close-up of the notes and fingers in just a moment. The first way to learn it is to take the major scale and flatten the 7th. So let's do that in C. We take the C major scale with no sharps or flats. Now we just take the 7th note and flatten it, which means lowering it by a semitone. Don't forget, you're also going to want to learn the 4-note arpeggio that goes with this scale, so the dominant 7th arpeggio, and that's just notes 1, 3, 5 and 7 taken from the scale. So we get dominant 7th arpeggio. Now let's just go through this scale note by note, showing you the fingers before I explain the other way of thinking about the scale. So remember, I'm going to be using exaggerated fingers to show you the keys. Don't forget to keep your own fingers nice and close and relaxed as you play. So we'll start with C at the bottom of the instrument. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and your little finger. We'll move up a tone to D, another tone to E, a semitone to F, up a tone to G, up a tone to A, now up a semitone to B flat, our flattened 7, and then up a tone to C. Back down from C to B flat, down to the semitone to A, down a tone to G, a tone down to F, a semitone down to E, our major 3rd, down a tone to D, and our last tone down to the root, the C. So that gives us our C Mixolydian or Dominant scale, and hear that flat 7 at the top. Instead of our major scale. Our flat 7. Now let me just quickly show you the arpeggio as well. So starting on our low C, our 1. Now we're going to move up to our major 3rd, the E. Up to our G, our 5th. Then up to our dominant 7, the B flat at the top. Put the C on the top for the root. And there's your 4-note dominant 7 arpeggio. Now, the other way we can think of how to make a Mixolydian scale is by thinking of the modes of the major scale. We'll do a lesson in the future looking at modal scales in a bit more depth, but for now you just need to know that the Mixolydian scale is the 5th mode of the major scale, which means that C Mixolydian has got the same notes as F major scale, just starting from its 5th step, C. So here's the F major scale, complete with its B flat. Now let's play up to F's 5th note, and then we can play the same set of notes from C up to C. And we get the C Mixolydian scale. So just remember that the Mixolydian scale is the 5th mode of the major scale. So you just have to ask yourself, if you want C Mixolydian scale, what is C the 5th note of? So C is the 5th note of F major scale, so you use the notes of F major scale starting from the C, and you get C Mixolydian. It's important to understand that the Mixolydian or dominant 7th scale has got a parent major scale, and that we can understand it using our jazz modes. But I recommend that you learn your Mixolydian or dominant scale in its own right, just remembering that it's the same as the major scale with a flattened 7th. Because it's only got that one change to the major scale, it's actually easier to remember it like that than it is to remember the parent scale that we've taken it from. So learn the sound and the notes of the scale in this key, and then start learning it in all your other keys. I'll upload a reference chart with the scale written out in all 12 keys up on my Patreon page. We'll be looking at how to use this scale in more detail for improvisation in future lessons, so make sure you're subscribed to catch those. I really hope this video has been helpful to you. If it has, remember to hit the like button and share it with your friends. It means a huge amount to me, and it helps the video reach more saxophone players like yourselves. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.